So there we were, hiking up the cracked and dusty trail that led to Dry Town, California. And they call it that because the creeks here run dry every summer, which just so happened to be the season of our arrival. The scatter clip-clop of hooves surrounded both myself and my trusty old earth pony friend, Rocky Road. My name is Tony Tinstone, and the both of us have just made the long, twisting journey up from the Arizona Springs. We're searching for just one thing. A small glint of that bright yellow shine. You know what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing else like it. They say it's worth its weight. Of course, I'm talking about gold. But first we set our eyes on something a little more moist. A drink, of course. Hey, how are y'all doing? Yeah, excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, let's get a seat down here. Hey, bartender. 2 whiskeys. Well, we dropped into one of those town saloons, only one of 3 I'm told, sat on some old stools just by a stallion, mustache, a sight to behold. Knowing that friends were thicker than blood, I said, hey, can I buy you some ale? He swung round and smiled, said, well, you just might. In return, I'll tell you a tale. Nice tale, nice tale.
So you guys, you've been good to me, and that's certainly a plus. Gonna tell you something now, and that's something you can trust. Now, most folks around here looking for gold, they head up Indian Pass. But they don't know something. Yeah, they don't know something. Hey, why don't you fill my glass?
Whoa, bartender, another one for our friend over here.
Alright, boys, you got me talking now. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, that's right, head up that trail at the spot where 2 trees cross. Turn right and walk until the river be lapping at your boots. Then go upstream and don't stop walking till you see a fallen tree with a great old mess of roots. Just there, reach down into the waters, you'll see them glimmer and shine. Stick one pan in and wait just a minute until those things be mine. I mean yours. Sorry, I got caught up there.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate that information. Rocky, I think it's time you and I took a walk. Thanks again, pal. Well, once we had heard that old horse's story, we thanked him kindly and downed our drinks, as we knew we had stumbled on something worth looking into. So we grabbed our gear and wasted no time getting out of that noisy spit bucket and back out into that hot desert sun. Well, we couldn't be sure that we weren't overheard, so we ran out of that town fast as our hooves could take us, and up north into the trees and mountains, towards the sounds of explosions. Where the signs pointed us, really. Up the trail that guided us towards that familiar name, Indian Pass. And not but 2 miles from where we started, we spotted what that old man had spoke of. 2 crossed trees. I guess X really does mark the spot, doesn't it? Well, we sat and acted all natural until the coast was clear. Then with an eye over each of our shoulders, we went down into the woods before us. And not just a few minutes before we were thinking of heading back did we spot what we were looking for. A river, curving its way through the trees and the mud. We sat and rested for just a moment, letting our hooves unwind. But we knew we could not wait long, so getting back on our aching legs, we followed that river upstream, up to its source. Up where I noticed those explosions could be heard. Could this be downstream from the mines, I thought? But I had no time to think that over as we had arrived. The roots of the tree stood before us, and we rushed to the waters alongside. ripping our pans from our sacks and placing them in, doing what we had seen in the papers, digging up the dirt and swirling it around, looking for that familiar glint in the grooves of our tools. And not a moment later did I catch it out of the corner of my eye, that bright yellow shine. We had found it at last. Gold.
Actually found some gold. There's some gold. Tony!
Let me see that. Get out of the way, you amateur. Whoa. That's not gold, you fool. That's fool's gold.
Now they say no one gets hurt from finding nothing but dirt. But I've dreamt years of the mine and pieces of fool's gold are all that I find. Truth is, I never thought I'd turn into the sort of pony who is doomed to go through this. Hey, have you heard of this AU alternative? Until supply stops, donate to gift shops. And I don't wanna make a fuss about it, but it's festering, the pyrite in every crack makes it hard not to look back at what I've left behind. For pieces of fool's gold I'm destined to find. It's now what every day Tony will have to say. That's not what you think. It makes my heart sink. Fuck you, Archimedes. I can't get rid of these slabs of old metal. I want to settle down and be free, but a pirate's life ain't for me. The sulfide line in this sleeve, well, it leads me to believe that our God can be so kind. 'Cause pieces of fool's gold are all that I find. If the universe was how I dictated, I'd make sure my wagon was golden plated. I'd attribute a value to all that we dug. We'd be super rich and our lives would be snug. The times we'd shared, the places we'd seen, I don't mind it spared for what could have